Thank you, Erica. I'm honoured you could be here tonight. I first met, or more accurately heard, Paul when we both found ourselves in mid-90s Canberra at a Conservation Council Transport Subcommittee meeting. After all, there wasn't much else to do in Canberra on a Saturday afternoon. You'd often walk in and hear two men heatedly arguing over a proposed freeway for Canberra. One was John Stanhope and the other was Paul Mees. Stanhope became ACT Chief Minister and later Canberra's biggest tram hater. Paul returned to Melbourne. I, for unrelated reasons, followed and joined the PTUA. So Paul, in person and in writing, continues to influence and inspire me to this day. Being from Perth, I knew of Murdoch Uni's Peter Newman and his academic sparring with Paul. It occurred to me that each wanted what the other's city had. E.g., Newman wanted urban form, more like Melbourne, while Mees wanted Perth's multimodal network vision that Melbourne lacked and still lacks. For instance, our metro train and tram services have declined per capita in the last decade, and there has been no discernible acceleration in bus reform since Victoria's bus plan came out 1,250 days ago today. Much of Melbourne still has complex routes and timetables little changed in decades. When you have a busy bus from a low-income area along a big highway to its biggest shopping centre without 7-day service, you know that something is wrong. Not to mention 2-hour gaps on Saturday. But the clincher was this. The 800 bus went past Daniel Andrews' electorate office with a stop outside. That made it a campaigner's dream for all the potential photo, video and meme opportunities. Just like Paul endlessly did, well before social media, when talking about the then inadequate buses to Monash Uni. The Paul Mees formula worked. Patronage potential plus politics proved a propitious prescription for the 800 bus between Dandenong and Chadstone. Thanks to those who made the success of the Fix 800 bus campaign possible. That included those who signed petitions, contacted MPs, PTUA, Infrastructure Victoria, media and supportive staffers behind the scenes. I thank the state government and Minister Gabrielle Williams for listening and DTP people who hastened to make it happen. We are getting this before Christmas. Route 800 will make its first Sunday trip for 33 years in just 10 days' time. Comrades, the last 2 years has demonstrated the victory of an idea. An idea that public transport connects people to opportunities. And as people's lives don't stop on Sundays, neither should their buses. An idea that officialdom's lack of a transport plan is less a liability and more an opportunity. For the community to jump in, make its own plan and successfully sell it in ways that bureaucracy cannot, especially one led by a reclusive secretary lacking media, sales and political skills. And most of all, an idea that if the community organises, it can win. As James Murphy wrote in his East-West Link book, we were then, and I think still are, in a time of policy anarchy for transport. Creating opportunities for policy entrepreneurialism, including that from community action. Tonight, I can announce that Route 800 will be the best sold, recently upgraded bus route in Melbourne. Promotion including direct mail, bus stop conversations, door-to-door visits, social media, local newspapers, and more has already started. Yesterday, I visited Galilee Lodge supported accommodation in Noble Park North to advise the news. The 800 bus is the only public transport in the area. The manager was overjoyed the upgrade is coming and burst into the common room telling residents immediately. Better buses change lives. Then today I visited an aged care whose staff were also receptive. Aged care is also a 7-day business. We will make the 800 the most successful recent launch of an upgraded bus route with high patronage from day one. The 7-day 800 bus will become an indispensable part of many people's lives within months. This will build political support for more 7-day bus upgrades across Melbourne. Our success means that with other campaigns like Sustainable Cities and Mount Atkinson Community, there are now tested and replicable advocacy formulas in both East and West. This should mean further bus service improvements in next year's and future state budgets. Our 2025 budget campaign, as fixed standy buses, is 7-day service on more Greater Dandenong buses. If successful, this will see the 802, 804 and 814 funded to go 7 days. That will have benefits all the way from Chadstone to Dandenong, including Monash University, Mulgrave, Dandenong North and Dandenong Hospital. For this I request your support. Please take a leaflet and spend a minute and email the Minister to say we need better buses. Thank you for this, because with your support we can make 2025 as auspicious as this year has been.